Hello everyone. This is my 1959 Morris Minor. I'm sure you guys all are familiar with. If you don't know about it, I paid $500 and I've been making an ongoing restoration series about the car. Now, this is not really a part to restoration, so I'm not calling it a restoration part. This is more of how to change a tire. Because some of my viewers may actually not know how to change a tire on a car, which is very unusual, but I gotta get this car out of here for right now, so I gotta put this side's tires back on, because my dad is selling a Chrysler 440 engine, the one right over there. He's selling that engine, so I gotta move this car out so we can get the engine out, because I don't think he'll be able to get the engine out through this little pathway here. So I gotta put the right-hand side tires on. So changing a tire is very easy. The first part is getting them off. Getting them off is incredibly easy. You just loosen the 4 lug nuts and then pull the tire off. It's very easy. Now, lug nut sizes may differ. I'm not sure about that, but they may differ depending on what kind of car you have. My car is an odd make for the United States where I live, so it's a very, very odd car for this. And what size is the lug nuts? I have to check. I'm going to check right now. Okay, these lug nuts use an 18mm socket or wrench, depending on what you use. So that's how you get the tire off. You just loosen the lug nuts with the 18mm socket or wrench. That's what I use. And then you're off. Oh, by the way, as I said before, the 18mm does not go for every single car. This car is very unusual, so it has an 18mm. I think other cars probably have this, probably like a Mini Cooper or an Austin Healey, but this is unusual for the car. It's probably not unusual, but your car may not have the 18mm, it may be a different size. Once you're done with taking the tire off, you go into the trunk, and you get your spare tire out. Unfortunately, my spare tire is gone. It never came with one. But what you do is you take your spare tire out, and then you take the flat tire, because this is changing a flat tire. You take the flat tire and put it in. Now, I don't have any flat tires to put in there. I'm just moving the car out, just to keep saying that. Okay, putting the tire on, you take your wheel, and you put it on the wheel thing. I don't know what it's called, I forget. Like so. Then what you do is you take your lug nuts. Now, this is very important with lug nuts. You notice this is like at a taper at the end. That's because these are self-centering nuts. Notice these are also, there's a taper inside that is the exact same taper as this. That is also self-centering. So whatever you do, don't put the lug nut on like this. Put it on like this, or else it won't be centered and your car will bounce around and it just won't be a fun day. Okay. After you've put the lug nuts on, this is also pretty important. Just like bolting heads on a car, or bolting the cover on a PTO for a Willys Jeep, these can't be done in a circular motion. They can't be done like that, because there's a risk of bending or warping something. And when you have a warped record, it's not very good. Imagine a warped wheel, that would be terrible. So what you do is you tighten one. Ow! That flew off. Okay. I'm sure you get the idea. You just tighten it as tight as you can get it. This isn't being moved, so I'm going to have to take this tire off again anyway. But that's tight right now. Then you tighten this one. Then you tighten this one. And then you tighten this one. It's not done in a circular pattern. You can start with this one and go to this one and then this one and this one. It doesn't matter. But it can't be in a circular pattern or else you'll run the risk of bending or warping something. Okay, now the tire is on. It spins pretty nicely. And since this is a front tire, it does turn. Wow, that's a pretty big turn. It spins very easily too. Let's do the back wheel. Alright, back tire's done as well. So, and, okay. Why did I say so and? But I did forget to make a point in the beginning of this video. Make sure you jack up the car and put it on jack stands before that. Except when you're taking the wheel off. You should loosen the lug nuts on the ground. Then, bring the car up. Put it on jack stands if you have any. Take the wheel off. And just loosen the nuts and then jack it up and put it on a jack stand. And then everything else is normal. So once you're done with that, you gotta put all the tools away. And I have to tell my father to stop piling stuff on my car, because that's his tractor seat and those are his headphones. He's gonna scratch the paint on this thing like it's already scratched all over the place. He's gonna scratch the paint on this thing and he's gonna have to owe me, like, I don't know, new paint. I'll have to repaint this whole thing if he scratches it. But, thanks for watching. Hopefully I just taught you how to change a tire if you didn't know.